Hey guys, Xbox here, and this is going to be a product review on the HR, or Hot Racing, basically the steering rod for the Wraith Axial or Ridge Crest. I think it fits a couple others, but I've actually already had this on my car, or on my Wraith now, for actually quite some time. I've had the yellow one. I actually bought it as a complete kit. If you guys remember, I showed you guys basically a video where you can get basically upper and lower links, as well as the sort of the front linking that I got, as well as these covers all in a package. Did it a little while ago, and they've been great. Some of you guys were asking, man, why do I keep, why did I get silver and not black? Well, these things take a beating, and I thought if I had the black that it might, start scraping and showing a bunch of the silver, so I figured why not get silver? But one of the things that I noticed on these things is it's very wobbly, right, when you install it. And you guys see on my other video, I sort of complained about the wobbliness. And I thought, sooner or later it's just going to give, especially these little points right here on the, these little sort of eyelet holes on here. And sure enough, if you look at this one finally gave out. Basically, it just wowed out the middle of the hole right there. And mind you, I probably put in, I don't know, probably 50 packs through this thing. You guys can see it's still pretty muddy. Probably put at least 50 packs through this thing, and finally it just gave up on me and wowed out. And it basically can fit on, but every time you turn it, it'll just come loose. And there's no fixing it. As you guys can see, that thing is just wowed out. And I'm pretty sure it's going to happen to that side over there. So, if any of you guys are running this same sort of kit in the front, the HR Racing ones, let me know if you guys experience the same thing, and if you guys have that wobbliness when it's on there. I don't think there's a way that you guys can undo, do it, because it's, again, it sits on that sort of that eyelet right there. So I'm going to go ahead and put in the black one and see how this goes. Here we go. All right, there, guys. So the old one is off, as you guys can see. On the ends of these, that little housing right there sits in that sort of that bushing right there. I don't know if you guys how well you guys can see that, but it sits inside a sort of a brass bushing, and you can see this one's actually almost about to pop out too. So if we look at the other end of this, basically the brass bushing just came right out. You can see this will go, this little piece will actually fall right through it now. So that's what basically happened, is the brass bushing just sort of wore out. And I got the new black one on here. The black one actually doesn't look that bad. So you guys can see here. But you guys can see, you guys can look at that little, that's where the problem is. So after about 50 packs, I had a problem. But I'd like to see if any of you guys out there had a problem too as well. Anybody who else runs these, if they ran the Hot Racing little ones, if they ended up, sort of getting worn out on the sides or what. I don't think it's only me, because I sort of noticed it from the beginning, thinking, okay, that's sooner or later going to give up. But it's still a slick-looking piece. I mean, come on, guys. For 14 bucks or whatever it is on eBay, they're very, very cheap. I think the kit was like 32, and not bad. But I do like the Vanquish front steering rod, and I think they give you, all that stuff all together. It's a little more pricey because it is titanium, but it is still pretty nice. So there you go. There's a new one in there. The old one is going to go in the trash. I'll probably maybe keep it around for who knows what. But do I recommend it? I do recommend it, but just remember, probably for me, after about 40 packs or so through this, it just gave up. So I don't know if that's the standard or what, but thanks again, guys, and definitely subscribe if you guys haven't already.